Hey family, Pastor Cheryl here for this Destiny Moment. And guess what? It's the Black History Month edition. And today we are looking at the call to greatness, the call to conquer. So family, listen. The call to greatness is also simultaneously the call to conquer. But sometimes when we feel a drawing to accomplish something, we may not realize that that same call to greatness is also our call to conquer. And so for this Black History Month edition, we're going to look at the life of Bessie Coleman. So Bessie Coleman actually was a young woman in her early 20s who had relocated to Chicago, and she was going about life as a manicurist. Now, at this time, her brother had come back from the World War, and he was telling her stories about the pilots in the war. And in that moment, Bessie received a call to greatness. Just like many of us, we may be going about our normal life, just doing the things that we feel as though we're supposed to be doing. Then all of a sudden, we hear something. We experience something that sparks this call to greatness. That's what happened to Bessie. But the interesting thing is that because Bessie was born in the time that she was born in, there were so many obstacles to her in this call to greatness to become the first African American and Native American licensed pilot. So here's the deal. Bessie was in Chicago when she received this call to greatness. However, the United States refused to give her the ability to go to pilot school because one, she was African American, and two, she was the wrong gender. The United States kicked her application out because of those two factors. And so in that moment, Bessie could choose to conquer or she could lay down the call. And many of you may be right there just as Bessie was, having to make the decision, do I continue with the call? Do I conquer? Or do I put them both down? Well, let me tell you what Bessie did, and my prayer is that you will do the same thing. She literally learned French and moved to France and got her pilot license as a result of going to school in another nation. Now think about that. How passionate are you about answering this call to greatness? Will you count the cost? Will you decide to conquer like Bessie did? And I am telling you, that as a result of her ability to conquer, she took her place in history. So today, in this destiny moment, will you answer the call to greatness, which is simultaneously the call to conquer? I pray that you do. Why? Because there is a story to be told in your history, not just Black history, but your history. And so today, I encourage you to answer the call and move forward and conquer. God bless.